All right, we're back to refills. I've got some brown sugar that I just opened. I'm going to put it in this container because this container seems to do the best job with it. It's got this lid, the size works out. all the elements have come together. I love brown sugar on my morning oatmeal and also for baking, especially on oatmeal. Oh, so far so good. It's perfect. I always save this one for the brown sugar. And here are walnuts. Ever since I started making that homemade trail mix with almonds and walnuts and dried fruit, I'm running through walnuts a lot faster. Plus, I love them in salads. And they're good in cookies. Uh-oh. All right. Didn't quite make it, but that's okay. I'm going to have a salad tonight, and probably the next couple days these will be gone. They're also good in oatmeal. I'm going to go ahead and put both these things in the refrigerator where I like to store nuts so they don't get rancid. All right, so it's fill up time. I started filling up this sugar container. I got it washed a few days ago and just took out the big container and been taking stuff out of the big container. I used the small one for tea and minor things, like minor cooking things where I'd need like maybe a tablespoon of sugar or something so I don't drag the whole thing out. The other one can go into the back into the pantry for now. And I'm set for a while. I'm almost finished with this container of flour. I think I have enough room in this one. I actually had to use this the chocolate milk Nestle Quick container because I just ran out of containers. I think it'll fit in here. It better fit in here. Don't have two huge containers when it can all go into the one. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. I was making a pie crust for a quiche. That's why I had it out. By the time I took the 2 cups out, we were already at the point where we didn't need that big container anymore. All right, that's great. And finally, oh my God, these cookies are amazing. They're from Holland. Check it out. They are so good. So I can't leave them out like this. So I'm just going to put them in this Dollar Tree container I got a few months ago. So I was going on a trip and I needed a container for brown sugar, but now it's perfect for cookies. I'm going to put this in the container and they will probably be gone in the next few days because I have no self-discipline. Well, I'm trying to consolidate my pantry a little bit, and so that means putting together a bunch of stuff to make something else. When I say pantry, I mean also refrigerator and freezer. So I have a little bit of this trail mix left, so I'm just going to make some more. I have this amount of dates. Put those in there. I'm going to put the rest of the almonds from my freezer. I have some walnuts in here. I'm going to put some more walnuts in from my jar. Yeah, maybe a little bit more walnuts. Let me shake it. And I got myself some new trail mix. All right, so I recently picked up this 12-pack of crackers. They're each in their little package here, the Ritz crackers. They're really good. I already ate one. But they got to get out of this box, and I have this container here with these crackers, and the only reason I didn't finish these crackers before I started these crackers is because I was very tired. It was very dark and there's no light in the pantry, so I opened the one that was on the counter in the kitchen. So I'm hoping that these will all fit in here, because if not, I'll just be mad. But it's the biggest one I have for this purpose. I like crackers every once in a while with some cheese on them, but I gotta be careful with crackers and crispy stuff like potato chips and all that, because once I start eating them, I turn into kind of a monster. I can't stop till they're all gone. They fit fine. One of my neighbors gave me several big pumpkins. Well, I say they were about this big. They were medium sized. They weren't those monstrous ones you get at the grocery store. Those are ones he grew himself, and I have one too. So they actually last a long time on the countertop, and they're still doing good, but I needed the room. So some of them I put in the crock pot and just cook down and then kind of mash them with the potato masher. And so now they're in 1 cup sizes, and I have a little bag here. I don't know if you can see, it says pumpkin 224. That actually should be 25. I'm living in the past. Well, I'll fix that. And I've frozen them, and now I'm gonna put them in this bag and put them back in the freezer. All right, fix that to 25. And these are having some trouble coming out. Sometimes when they won't come out, I will just run some warm water over the bottom and they'll pop right out. So I'm gonna do that right now. You can also stand these in some warm water for a minute or two, and it just loosens them up. I have 2 different brands of these. One is the Super Cubes, and the other one is this brand. It's an off-brand, and I've noticed this does not happen with the Super Cube brand, which is more expensive. So FYI, I'm going to put all 4 of these in here, 1 cup increments, and when I need puree, pumpkin puree, I have it. Actually, I'm going to be making pumpkin bread in the next couple days, so I've got it ready to go. You just need to defrost them, and it's great, just like the canned. Well, let's do some breakfast consolidation here. I am pretty much at the end of my oatmeal. There's a little bit more than half a cup here. I like half a cup. There's maybe 3/4 of a cup, so I'm just gonna stick it in the crock pot and make the rest of it up for breakfast. That's the last of my instant oatmeal for now, so I guess the next one I'm going to make is steel cut oats, which I have in the pantry in open package. So I'm going to set that aside for tomorrow morning. I'm getting low here on my brown sugar. I do have more brown sugar, but I want to wash this out first, and it's a huge container. So I'm going to pour it into this. I think it's going to fit. Let's get this in here. I love my brown sugar with my oatmeal in the morning. Oops. Perfect fit. Going to take up less room in the pantry. All right, let's do a cat food refill. I love these bins. I got them at Walmart years ago. They're stackable, and they fit all the cat food I get, like the 16 or 22 pound bag. So I got this on sale, the 9 lives. So I'm going to fill this one up first, and then the other ones. They're both empty. Oops. All right, there's one. I'm going to try to fill the other one up a little higher. So I want to have room for the extra cat bowls in there. So let's see if I can get a little bit more in here. And the rest in here. This was 15 pounds. Usually I get 16 or the 22. It just depends what they got. Let's see if the cat food bowls fit in there. All right, I got 2 extras here. That'll fit. That's not going to fit. Usually it doesn't. the beginning. So I leave it on top until one of them goes down enough, but that's good enough. Let's close them up. 1, 2, good to go for the next few months. All right, I already cracked open some crackers here for my afternoon snack. I'm gonna have dinner in a little bit, but let me move this. Finding the center here is sometimes difficult. I have all sorts of stuff here on the counter I'm supposed to be working on, so I'll start with this. Anyway, I put Ritz crackers with these crackers in the plastic container, but these are like the first in, first out principles, so I have these crackers first, so open them, eating them, and they're really good with cheese. I don't know what they are. They came in like a little gift box or gift basket somebody gave someone who gave me, so back into the pantry. I'm really liking this homemade trail mix that I've been making lately with nuts and with dried fruit, so it's time for more. I'm going to do about a third walnuts, a third almonds, and about a third of dried figs that I'm going to cut up. So let's start with these. And let me do the same with the almonds. And while we're here, I'm going to put the rest of the almonds in a container of its own. Put it in the fridge. I think this might, well, it might fit. We'll see. Nope. Gonna need another container. All right, I'm going to put the rest of the almonds in here. I'm going to do a pantry tour in the near future, and you will see why I need all these sizes of containers. Sometimes I think I have too much, then I get a situation like this, and it's like, I'm so glad I have all of these. Whoops, wrong size. Put this like this. And I'm going to put the rest of the walnuts in here, because right now they're in a huge container themselves. Whoops. There we go. I'm going to put all these in the refrigerator, and we'll get back to our trail mix. So someone gave me this nice big bag of figs from Costco. I'm still going through them. I'm eating them, sometimes whole, and putting them in trail mix, and they are just delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these up, and I'll be right back. That looks like a good amount right there. This trail mix is great. I can take it with me when I go places or if I'm a little bit hungry. I have some granola bars, but I really prefer to save those for, I guess, an emergency. So if I have this, I just put it in a container in a bag, put it in my purse, or take a handful when I'm here at the house. And it's great. I already have all the ingredients, so why not? Here we are. It's going to go in there in kind of a tight fit. And I'm going to give it a little shake right now. And whenever I want some, I'm going to give it another shake. Usually it tends to separate, but after a couple of shakes it's all incorporated. Well, I have some pie crust here. I have a pie crust that's a little bit older. I mean, it's not expired yet, but I'm going to put these here for now and put them in the back, and then when I finish that other one, I will bring these up to the front. All right, we are in our final refill. She's got a little bit of olive oil left, so I'm going to add this to it. I do this with both olive oil and cooking oil. Sometimes a lot of oil will escape out of this if I use the big bottle, but if I use this little one with the small tip on the top, I can control the amount going out. And there we are. So thank you so much for watching another month of refills, and I'll see you next time.